splits there. I've got that open. Ready to go. There we go. Not bad. Not bad. Nice quick fall. That was very nice. Wasted time falling down there. Nice quick fall. I forgot about the second crumple block. Wow, I can't believe I got through there with 0 damage. I normally get hit by at least one of those. Which just means my farming here is going to be faster. Because I'm only going to assuming I don't get hit by any of the Violas or the enemy Zebos or Zoas or whatever they are. Then I'm only going to get missiles, I'm not going to get health. And since I got Crocomire coming up without charge beam, I want full missiles, which would be 45. Yep. Yep. I'll go with that. I'm full arrows, already full of missiles, I just didn't notice that. And balls do 20, Crocomire's body does 40, spikes in the room do 60, so as long as I'm careful, I'm okay. We'll go with 44. I know it's not 45, but one missile won't make or break me. There we go. Didn't die. I saved before Croc and then died in my PB, so that'll save me 2 or 3 minutes right there, I would guess. At least 2.5. It was just really, he swooped a bunch and I was sloppy with my missiles and I got down a little bit and I was back to the entrance door with like 12 of my 45 missiles and like at that point I might as well just die rather than having to hope he swoops and farm up missiles. There we go. Space jump here. Really interesting item order. You get space jump and screw attack super early, but they don't help you progress. Really. And so on some levels, yeah, you're OP, but on some levels you're not. Because, yeah. What am I doing? No, we can go get charge beam. I mean, I guess we could have gotten it before, but 199 health, no suits. The acid would have killed me. If not getting over there, definitely on the way back. So it's not even worth trying. Having space jump without high jump is just weird. It's not as bad as speed booster without high jump. That's just annoying as all get out. And farming, so it's easier because we have a space jump. Yeah, we're at 39. That's not 45, but that's okay. Still full health, I'm almost full missiles. And there's some folks I can farm in Business Center. I'm going to pick up one more pack of, actually 2 more packs of missiles before I go to Screw Attack. Come on, can you line up, please? Thank you. I mean, I guess the space jump lets you progress here. Because that one overhang block is a crumble block, and you would have had to bomb jump the other, which is possible, just a pain, but... Wait, what am I doing? Screw attack, or pseudo screw, because there's that guy right there. Oh, that's right. I gotta go this way. The other way is the escape. I'm just paranoid on that guy. I'd rather kill him than chance doing 80 damage. That's why I pseudo screwed when I jumped through the door. Because the other one is angled or in timed position just to come right down on your head as you come in. Like that. At least I got 20 of it back. Well, 30. And there's those 2 crabs that'll give me 20, so that'll be 189. I should be okay. I'm not gonna take the time to farm up. I'm thinking about PBE. I got hit there as well. I took the time to farm up right here to get to full. It's 50 missiles. I can do that. I can mid-air morph with my jump and get there without having to bomb that. And high jump's up here, but I don't have super missiles yet, so I can't go get it. Can do that. That lets me get past. There's 4 Squalteras there that do 80 damage each, and that way I don't have to worry about them. Or take care of him, because if I don't, he's gonna come get me when I bomb open this. Or he's likely to. It's just safer to take care of him. And again, I wanted his health, and now I'm back to full health. So, yay. Yes, I know I could use missiles. I'm trying to. There's some key hunters there in the next room that take like 4 missiles each. And they're annoyingly placed, so I'm trying to save my missiles. I know that took longer, but it was safer. And I'm not worried on the way out because I'll have screw attack on the way out. Yep, 4. That might be like 3, and then 1 beam shot would get it, but yeah, there's a save here, but I'm not going to safety save. There we go. Only 1 hit, and they only do 20 damage. That's not so bad. First time I got here, I had no missiles left, and you need 1 for that gate. And so I had to somehow kill those because the Boyons can give you missiles, but the Kakataks can't. They can only give you supers and health. So I had to kill both Kakataks. Wait, what am I doing? Without getting hit by the Boyon or the spikes on the Kakatak. It was a pain. And down below us there, behind that power bomb door is Kraid. We'll get to him much later. Boss order is Fantoon, or my boss order is Fantoon, Dragon, Kraid, Ridley. It's a very non-linear hack. You can go, like I could have gone left where I got Morph Ball and that 1 missile. I could have gone that way. If I bomb jumped up instead of space jumping, I could have done Spore Spawn first. I already had super missiles and more energy for the section. And there's a bomb jump and then 1 really long section of crumble blocks you have to crumble jump over. Or I guess ceiling IBJ, but crumble jump is definitely easier than ceiling IBJ. One hit through there, I can take that. As you can see from this and the original shaft, or the the Mother Brain exit shaft from Metroid 1 and all, you can see why the sack is called falling. If we're gonna get hit anyways, might as well go ahead and clear, kill them all, and take the. That way I know I'm lined up on the door. What am I doing? I did that too early. Did my muck wall too early. Not necessary, but just in case I fall, that way he doesn't hit me. So that's where you would have had to bomb jump up, because you can't, without high jump, which again you don't have super missiles, you can't wall jump up to that gap. I mean, you could do a hybrid, like come up here and get this early E-tank, and then go back up, but by that point you've already done the hard stuff, you've already done the crumble, and here's the crumble jump section right there that I can just space jump over. But you've already done the crumble jumps, and you would have already done the bomb jumping, so there's nothing hard left in this section. Come on, open the item ball, dang it. Could have been a better mock. Could have been a mock ball at all. Question is to save before spore spawn or not to. I'm not gonna. This is the half screw attack. Spore spawn, all the bosses in this hack, other than just you fall, all the bosses have way more hit points, as you saw with Bomb Drizo, and deal way more damage. Like, with Gravity Suit, Phantoon does like 240, 250 damage. He does like 1,000 damage without Gravity Suit. So basically one hit and you're dead. Him, the flames don't, but Phantoon himself. And Spore Spawn, so he does, there's spikes in his room that of course do 60, and he does 60. And so you just wanna, gotta be instant. So he does more damage, the spikes in the room do damage, and it's a longer fight. Heck, I've lost count on missiles. 55, I guess this is 60, because of 55 it's screw attack. 65, because it's got those other ones in there. But I'll have 4 E-tanks coming into Spore Spawn, and there's a safe spot to stand, so I should be okay. To the right is X-ray. We'll get that after he gets super missiles. And I'm going to get an E-tank, that's why I'm not worried about that health. Well, that missile would be nice. Again, you can farm the spores and Spore Spawn's fight, so it's not worth the hassle. I could have space jumped over that, but that way I've killed those guys and I don't have to worry about them causing me damage. One of the more ingenious gates because it's right facing, not left facing, so you can't glitch it. Like you can't say green gate glitch, or the blue gate in Green Hills or green gate on the way to on the escape from Spore Spawn, not Spore Spawn, Gold Drizo. And then the whole thing with the, and you got with the bomb to open it, and you gotta I'm upset I got hit by the Scorterra, but again I got one more E-tank to grab. Would have been faster just to space jump over him. Don't know why I didn't. I can stay above the water, I can still have screw attack active. And like I said, and that door locks, so I have to kill all 3. I wasted 1, that's alright. I'm still sitting very pretty on missiles. Yep. Almost right about the E-tank. That would have been bad. Thinking ahead to the bomb blocks I gotta break in a second. Here comes Spore Spawn. And I don't think this fight takes me I'm 3 minutes ahead, so before 41, I don't think this fight takes me 10 minutes, so I have saved time. I mean, it's annoying because you don't have super missiles. And one missile is 100, one's charge spacer is 120, not to mention the charge spacer is hard to get in there. So you're going to be using missiles for the fight. Most of the time I get 2, sometimes 3, sometimes 1, it depends on his positioning. And if I'm throwing missiles, I can space jump screw attack over and farm, pick those up and come back, but I'm not low right now. And there's a chance that I, hit up or down or whatever and stop spinning and run into his body. and down towards the bottom, when he gets faster, at least one of his patterns, he stops near the bottom, and you basically have to go into the spikes to hit him. Or it's much more likely to take spike damage. So now, as long as I come out here with 5 health, I'm fine. I don't have to come out with any high number of health, because there's 3 more E-tanks very soon. And a reserve tank. I don't know how that second one hit. I meant to fire 2 back to back and I didn't. But yeah, there's 3 more E-tanks in about 10 or 15 minutes after spore spawn. I've tried the right ledge, even though it's the same height, because it's 1 tile farther in towards the center of the room. He actually hits you there. If it were 1 tile to the right instead of directly over the door instead of directly over the gap, then you'd be good. Ooh, there we go, fast pattern. So 6. We're right at 6 hits from here. So yeah, I'm gonna be like 10 minutes ahead, maybe. Yeah, about 10 minutes ahead. Oh. I'd rather wait for another round, because I can't reach him from where I was. I don't want to go get stuck in the spikes or down the bottom. That's just... I've got 499, but that's very easily death. Again, maybe I'm only going to be 9 minutes ahead. That's not me. I guess I could jump across the other side and try him from the right, shoot him left. Yeah, there we go. See, that 1 was better than 0, and I honestly didn't think I was going to get it in. His positioning is just so much a pain in the neck on the fast patterns. Okay, I'm going to get some missiles. I'm 3 missiles short of full anyway, so I don't need to wait for drops. There's a split. About 5 to 10 seconds late, but that's okay. Yeah, I'm 10 minutes ahead despite some crappy patterns. So yeah, there's safe stations here. There's the map room. Stuff I don't need right now, or at all. Yep, that worked. You get a little bounce. If you don't soft morph, you bounce it's a little, and you can bounce just up to that missile and not have to bomb it. Or bomb yourself up to it. Once again, falling is the name of the hack. What am I doing? Ton of falling. Just be careful if you come in here low health, because the big side hoppers, or the super side hoppers do, pardon me, the side hoppers do 80, the small side hoppers do 20. The big ones are the quote-unquote regular ones, and the small ones are quote-unquote small. But I mean, it's not that hard. You got a gazillion missiles, and you got Screw attack. Yep, miscounted my missiles. Again, no problem. So we're gonna backtrack one room. Now we've got supers. So yeah, see what I mean about 2 E-tanks right away, and there's another coming up. We're gonna go up near the ship to get the first power bombs in a few minutes, and there's one on the way there too. So now we go back. Now you might wonder what kept us from getting up here to the super missiles earlier. Those are super missile blocks. So there we go. Let's go get X-ray, and then there's just past X-ray. There's 2 missiles in a reserve. Actually, 3 ways to get X-ray at this room. You can speed run across the bottom and speed boost and chance work up near the wall. The big, huge block that's actually 9 smaller blocks there, you can power bomb, and then there's a super missile thing up here. Which shoutouts to Ponk for showing me that one when he was running this earlier this week, or doing a blind playthrough. I didn't know that existed. And I do have to backtrack this way a little bit after I get the power bombs to get 1 E-tank, but not all the way here to the pink room, just like, 2 rooms to the left of the down elevator, and then I go over to the right. Instead of having to come all the way in here. Oh, that's right. Go ahead and open that now so I don't have to open it on the way out. It means I don't have to kill all the enemies on the way out. So you take that 1 hit on the way out, which is probably gonna be 80 from the side hopper, but then you get 0 the rest of the way as you morph under, as you just roll under everything, and there you go. Now a little backtracking because there was, a little more backtracking. There was missile and super missile I could have gotten here if I'd had super missiles, but of course you don't have them before force spawn. Alright, you got that E-tank? Yeah, I got that E-tank. Whew. Where's the missile? That's right, the missile's directly under the gate. It would have been bad if I'd missed that second super missile. I'm granted I could have farmed, but that would have been obnoxious. And there is a more crumble block there you want to avoid. I mean, unless you want to go down to the save room to the left or intentionally farm up those enemies. But I have no need. It's going to be, as you see at my timer, a minute 23 is going to reach us my next boss or mini boss. So it's going to be a while. In fact, I'm going to have gravity and power bombs. Those are the two, and more of the miners. Well, that and power bombs and gravity suit will be the two big things I'll have between here and there. Ah. So yeah, we're gonna go back to where we went down that big long falling shaft and got that E-tank with the side hoppers and small side hoppers. Only this time we're gonna go up instead of down. That's actually the hallway right outside the entrance to Torian, outside the Gold 4. This is. As you saw, you actually glitched and heard more than saw because this is barely off screen. You can glitch that gate with Spacer. You're supposed to have the wave, which comes after Fantoon. Again, right facing gate, can't glitch that. But Spacer, as long as one of the three particles has space in front of it, it goes. So unless all three of them hit a wall or an enemy, it doesn't stop. I mean, I guess if it's an enemy, it stops, but like, so just two of those hit the wall, but the third did not. Third kept going, so the other two kept going, and that allowed it to just barely clip that. And like I said, there's E-tank number 7. Hit the ground, so I can get a running start, be a little bit faster. And then, of course, I'd bonk into an enemy, or the mushroom, and slow down. We're back to the parlor, or the equivalent of the parlor. I was trying not to get hit by that guy, but oh well. I'm going to safety save at the ship because I'm so much ahead of my PB. And there's power bombs in the gauntlet area, and there's side hoppers, and there's those geemers that you can't shoot, and there's acid and morph ball tunnels, and the second room has Torian side hoppers, you know, the blue ones that take 5 supers to kill, and are invincible to everything else, screw attack included. So better safe than sorry. I'm doing this safety save. I'm definitely going to safety save before Ridley. Because he does way more damage. Like his tail, it's either his tail or his body, does like 200 and something damage. And he has way more HP. Like you can cut full supers, or full ammo is 205 missiles, 80 supers, 50 power bombs, and then, you know, ice wave, plasma charge shots. And he takes like 60 or 70 super missiles, I forget. Or actually, I've never counted, but a ton. So he's a beast. Alright, wish me luck. I got 899 health. I should be okay. Just to be safe. The only thing about this on the way back is the tunnel actually can go to the right a little ways, so it's hard to find exactly where that opening is. And this red door ahead, but I'm going to super missile it, so I only have to do one ammo. So one shot opens it instead of 5, since those blue Torian side hoppers are there. Now getting out. Wow, and while Screw Attack doesn't hurt them, it also keeps them from hurting you. Come on, where am I? There I am. Come on. Stand up. There we go. I could have morphed that, but it felt easier to bomb jump it. There we go, I'm good. And I'm out. I'll come back here, there's an E-tank up there. And I have to get charge spark there to go get the landing site power bombs. Okay, now to take those power bombs, we're gonna go get. What are we gonna get first? We're gonna get that one E-tank, and that over near Spore Spawn. That was behind power bomb blocks that we couldn't get earlier. And then we're gonna go back the other way. We're gonna go towards Wreck Ship, but not into Wreck Ship, because there's an area that needs power bombs to go down. Go get gravity suit, and then a bunch of miners, health, missiles, power bombs. And then we're gonna go. Once we got gravity suit, and you have to take 2 times through because of crumble blocks. You have to have gravity suit for some of the stuff in the first part. And then once I've got that, then I'll go do Gold Tree Zone and get speed booster. Which I could do Wreck Ship beforehand. I've already got Vigor Suit and all, but there's some stuff you need speed booster for, and lets you clean out Wreck Ship in one trip. So yeah, I guess there's a fair amount of backtracking in this act. And I don't know that this is the optimal route, this is my route. I don't know why I grabbed that. I'm literally next room over getting an E-tank. And so it didn't mean no good to be full on health instead of 5 short of full. I fired that too early, didn't I? Yep. I don't think that's gonna hurt me. Yeah, there's those slugs, like zeros I can farm. And the equivalent of big, the top of Red Brent Star, where often beta power bombs are. Nice smoke ball. I do love that. You unmorph in air and you lose a little falling speed. It is nice for times like that. And Screw Attack's nice just in general. I had one of those screes give me a power bomb, I will. But that should be all the items up in green, that section of green Brent Star. Yep. And those guys actually have an enhanced power bomb chance if 2 of the 3 gave me a power bomb. So yeah, wasting the power bomb just hurt me for a couple seconds, didn't hurt me any progression. I don't have to waste time to farm it. And you can get up here without space jump too, you just have to bomb jump it obviously. And since I've got power bombs, I could go get high jump, but it makes more sense to get those when I come back through with gravity suit later on my way to GT. Because it's like 4 rooms out of the way. So I guess it's like 8 door transitions. Which makes it not worth it. So there's 200 power bombs there. From vanilla. And here's the moat, and it's a true moat. There's not a platform in the middle of it. There is a missile down there, but you need either spring ball or bombs and gravity suit to get, because you got to bomb through a 1 towel rod. Morph ball tunnel. And open that green door for later. Hey, I'm gonna slow down for that one guy, but I don't want to take the hit. Cause they still, let's go terror, still do 80 damage. I meant to regular bomb that last one, that power bomb. Crud. And then all those boyons gave me missiles, none of them gave me the power bomb I would have liked. Oh well. Okay, he gave me a power bomb. We'll roll with that. And that was not so much to open blocks as it was to assure that he didn't hit me and do 120 damage. Yes, it did open that other bomb block, but that was mostly health protection. That's annoying. At least I was fast enough to get there before that Skullterra and those sizers. Why do they not just call them crabs? They look like crabs. Skullterra I get, because it's a fish and it looks like a skull, you can see the bones. Okay, but sizers, I mean, I guess they got pinchers and kind of, but just call them crabs. Okay, and we're gonna, that whole section of underwater, we're gonna revisit again in just a second, but with gravity suit. So it'll be much faster. So yeah, there's stuff here behind by this door to the right, but for all of it I need gravity suit, and I don't have that yet, which conveniently is down here. Take advantage of the fact that those guys give power bombs at a fairly high rate. More than they give anything else, I think. Okay, can't get high enough. Now then I'm going to need that sizer to come and break some. There's some sand over here. Ah! Get him one shot away from death, and then maybe I can kill him later on. Yep. That was perfect. Get me an extra 20 health. God for that platform. I thought I was going to land on him. Okay, come on. I really should just use missiles. Because 2 missiles kills them, but oh well. I'm still 10 minutes ahead. I'm happy with that. So yeah, given the gravity suit is here, and you don't have to fight a boss to beat it, I'm going to guess that an RBO run of this would be very... Well, no, it wouldn't be, because you have to have gravity suit to get into Ridley's area. To get in the last part of Norfair, Lower Norfair, and just above Lower Norfair. And you have to do Dragon. And Dragon directly guards gravity suit. I mean, not gravity suit, grapple beam. So maybe there is no way to do like an RBO of this. There we go, now I got gravity suit. Now you might be wondering, why can't I just go back up there? Because there's a grapple, or to the other section where, like, oh, I need gravity suit for those 4 or however many items. Because there's a crumble block that I fell through. Oh, I guess I take it back. If I didn't have gravity suit, I could have already gone on into the wreck ship and grabbed Spring Ball. I don't have to fight Phantoon to do that. And then I could have done this section without gravity suit, or this 1 missile. But that's not worth it, and I'll get it on my way to Phantoon anyways. Because you won't be able to bomb this without gravity suit, but... with Spring Ball, you can just use Spring Ball over those things, especially this right here. Health is fine. So yeah, that's the crumble block. Yep. And so the only way to get here is to go back around. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go all the way back up to right outside the wreck ship. Do that whole underwater stuff again, but this time with gravity suit. Stuff does, a quarter of the damage, and I can move in water. Actually, I should have switched to supers yet, because I got to open the door first. Yes, the ship is to the right, but you can't get there unless you have speed booster. So here you go. Yeah, you either need Spring Ball for that, or Morph and... pardon me, Morph and Spring Ball, or Morph Bombs and Gravity Suit. I'm just assuming Morph. Wait. Yes, that's right. I'm not going to the wreck ship yet. Got to turn around for a second. Now I'm going to go back get those things above Gravity Suit. They've already opened the door to wreck ship. That's good. I was stuck in the ground for a second. because that guy would have come back on me if I hadn't done a power bomb to kill him, because there's that block that power bomb would have had to break. So, or I mean, I could use a regular one blanket, but I'd rather use one power bomb there than 30 health, and I'm going to get more power bombs in a minute, and power bomb scarcity is not really a worry. So yeah, there's 3 areas here that have items. Oh, that's right, I don't have a spring ball. Oh, that's right, no, I can take the time to kill him. It takes 8 shots. Ah! Didn't jump off the ledge, fell into the spikes, and the spikes knocked me back into the Samus Eater. Also, those 2 guys have a 60% chance, assuming the same percentages as vanilla, 60% chance of giving me a power bomb. And then 1 out of 2 seems fairly. 1 average and 2, that's fine. You could farm up out of that plan if you need to. That's 2 items. I know I probably should use this super missile there, but since I've got 110, 115, 120 now missiles and 10 supers, I'm like, I'm going to use the missile. And there's another power bomb, so yeah. The maximum is 205, 80, and 50. They took away 25 missiles, added 30 power super missiles. So there's 101 items, that's 101%. Way to not mockball that. Only cost was that 20 damage from the, or 25, or actually no, whatever the damage was from Viola, I didn't see the number. I think it's 50, 25, 12. That's right, I kept thinking I had spring ball. I was talking about it so much. There, I didn't fall down. That took probably longer than it should have, but I didn't fall down the Samus Eater. That's nice. So yeah, it's the last of these items up here. Now it's straight on to GT. Well, not straight on. We're gonna get that other super missile. Break the Meridia tube, you get a super missile. And literally only a super missile. That's another interesting thing about the fact there's a Meridia tube. It doesn't give you progress to the map, it just gives you 1 item. And we could go up and go out the other crumble block at the top, but this, I think this is faster, and I'm coming to the bottom of this section anyways, so. Get super missile and high jump, and then we're going straight to GT. Oh, there is something there to the left. There's a super missile I can get, but I need speed booster. So after GT, I'll get that before I go to wreck ship. Easy farm up on the power bombs. did not time that correctly. Regular beam would have hit that, but spacer being so wide made it hard. I guess I could have used a missile. I got it. If somehow you get up here without gravity suit and without spacer, springboard, you're stuck there. I can guess it is possible to get right to somehow get up there, doing a perfectly timed gravity jump as the pipe explodes. Oh, way to break spin. That space jump without high jump is weird. Almost didn't get out of there. Would have to fall down and come back. That's annoying. Ow, my knee. There, now we just fall. That's enough. Very easy to forget those two, so I'm glad I didn't. That took me 4 times in the bomb jumping. Probably been faster to turn off. I don't know if it would have been faster to turn off high jump and try that mid-air morph. That was definitely faster than going around the back way into screw attack and coming that way. That's right, I've got power bombs, I don't have to go a long way around. Let's do all the business center in one shot. This will be our second time in through Croc's room. Actually, can come through 3 oh, no, that's not the right way. 3 times through. Because it's the pathway to everything else in Norfair. Good shooting. The reason I'm taking, I didn't know power on selected. The reason I took the time to form that cack attack is that with only spacer, you want as many supers as you can for Cold Chorizo, and I'm going to have 25, it looks like, because there's 1 in his room. And I think it takes, rather than do double damage, I want it takes like 25 or 30 to kill him. So yeah, everyone helps. Just makes that a shorter fight. Oh, didn't mean to fall. I'm not going to take this energy refill here. Because it doesn't refill my reserve, of course, and I'm 38 away from full. Oddly enough, this room is easier without speed booster because you don't get slowed down in the lava there. Go this way just to get 2 missiles, and then we're going to come on back to the room we were just in. This is Cathedral, I guess. Including a missile down the lava. I think I've lost some time because there's no way I beat GT. 10 minutes ahead would be 113 and change. There's no way I beat him at 113 and change. I might not even be to him at 113 and change. Way to not get a running start, and then way to get hit by the metal screes and fall down the grumble block. Smart. So I got both of those missiles. Okay, good. I'm full on supers right now. So right there is just a save, literally nothing else. One room that leads to a big old room and some seahorses or whatever they're called. But it just leads to a farming spot. Again, I don't plan to save again until just before Ridley. That's my only real chance of dying. I might know because I've got enough health for Fantoon. I can use supers. He's got like 55, 54 health. I can do 1 round of just missiles, and then 5 rounds and 2 missiles, and a super. And then just screw attack through the flames. It's not hard, it's just hard to do fast. Because those multi-violas go in so fast and so helter-skelter. It's easiest just to space jump up. Wouldn't it be faster to to wall jump up, of course. You don't know when you're gonna hit one of those and fall back down. The top right of that room is a blue gate you can get, and then that gets you to the, for lack of a better term, the Ridley area. It gets you to the area above the elevator to Lower Norfair, and then to Lower Norfair itself. But there's a morph tunnel. I don't have wave beam yet. 2, next room, there's a morph tunnel that comes out into a fall where you fall down into the next room and you've got to unmorph. You got to unmorph. And then grapple 3 blocks, 1 of 3 blocks real quick to get up. If I had grapple farming his balls, it'd be possible without having to lose my spot, but I don't. But I guess I could jump and shoot directly down and hope I hit the balls, but I'm just gonna do this. And if I had 30 missiles, or I think it's either less than 30 or 30 or less, I don't know if it's 29 or less or 30 or less, then he wouldn't do the wave attack, he would only do balls. Which would be good for him, which is something that RBO takes advantage of. So right to the left there is just a save room. I laid that too early, didn't I? Well, a path to a save room and then the actual save room. So all of a sudden, just like that, I'm rolling in power bombs after being about an hour in until I got any. That's not the most annoying GT fight. Super Zero mission with the floor gives way is kind of annoying, but you've got everything by that point, so it's fast with plasma and whatnot. Pantheon's annoying because you get charge beam in that room, and you've got spacer, and that's it. Or you might not have spacer. You can have spacer. Oh, and ice. So you got spacer and ice. So it's a little bit faster. But you don't have super missiles yet, so you have the option of using super missiles if you wanted to. Right, I'm going up here, yep. And we won't open this red door until we're finished. Those are speed blocks. I normally like to jump to land on that block so I can run back across the top. That's alright. Oh, I missed my split on GT. Let's just skip it. Again, I'm using missiles just because I only have 3 supers. I don't know that I explicitly need them for anything soon, but... forgot the order of this room. And with what I've got, it is possible to go ahead and go into do some suitless, so especially if I go get Spring Ball from Fantoon's area, do some suitless suitless Meridia, sorry, and go ahead and beat Batoon and get Very suit. And I could be doing this with just Very instead of Gravity, but that'd be way scary. And this is going to bring us out of that save room right off Business Center. And then up we go to Fantoon. So we're going to go right back to where I powerbombed down twice to get towards Gravity Suit, and then you have the items that need Gravity Suit. But I'm going to keep on going into the wrecked ship. I already opened that green door, so that saves me a super missile. And he's actually surprisingly likely, or his flames are, to drop super missiles. And I'll get 2 up here and from these 2 Kak attacks. I'll have to use 1 to get up there. Okay, so I'll get 1. And I would guess I'm about halfway done, because if I'm 10 plus minutes ahead, double that would be double an hour 20, it's 2 hours 40 and 2:59. So yeah, I'm 10 to 15 minutes ahead. Again, I don't know exactly because I messed up my split. I don't know how I didn't hit that Key Hunter, but hey, I'll take it. I meant to jump across there, just got to running too fast. I think most of the bugs, at least some of the bugs, I don't want to say most, are programmed to give you ammo before health. And so I had a good shot that he was going to give me supers. That's why I farmed him twice, because I'm going to need one for the Ghidorah, the Idor. And then I'm going to need 5 for the fight itself, and that way I'm not relying on Fantoon to give me supers. One, I wanted to get to full power bombs, I guess. 2, that way I don't have to worry about one of those slugs, one of those zeros hitting me on the way out. Actually, we need, because there's a green door and then there's the Ghidorah. Oh. I think those atomics might be like they dropped me a super, but oh well. Where's it gonna go? Yeah, typical Fantoon, same patterns, fast, medium, slow, all that jazz. Just, yeah, I'm gonna say he has a little more than double health, and he does. The flames do 10, 20, 40 damage, or 40, 20, 10, no suits, very suit, gravity suit. But Fantoon himself does buttloads of damage, 200 and something with gravity suit. And obviously way more than that without. You usually get one. Yep, now I've got no supers, good. You usually get one shot if you come through without. Without gravity suit. But you get power bombs when you come straight here, because you already got space jump. And so you'd have Way Fury tanks. Possibly not screw attack, because that's not fairly obvious. Just where it is. And then we'd have charge beams so you can see those screw, I guess. But yeah, pain in the neck. So that's the reason, other than just it's going to be a long fight, I get 5 each time. I use supers to avoid damage. My Ridley fight is going to be all about, the hope is for safety. Like if he's pogoing to the right, I'm probably just going to sit in the lava with the acid and take the damage, so I can pound super missiles into him. Because there's just 2 small platforms, it's not one connected platform, so it's hard to switch him from one way to the other without getting hit. Whew. I guess that's 30. I want to do the last hit with the super, so I only get 4 rage rounds. So I think I'll do the 4th round with the super, and the 5th round with just missiles, and the 6th round missiles and super. Yes, I know I could theoretically try to be farming these as I go, but I'm more likely to get hit. Let's just get it over with. Okay, so this time I'm just going to do 2-2-1 missiles. I'm not going to bother with the super. So that's 4,500. He's got 54, 5,500. I forget which, but one more round of 1,000 damage with two missiles, and the super will kill him off. Or her. I know we assumed Dragon's a her, or we think. I don't remember why, but other than just as the babies. There we go, getting ready to split. Nice, 24 minutes ahead. Of course, now the ship's awake because Fantoon's alive. So we're gonna go pick up a bunch of minor items, and we're gonna go get Wave Beam. That's right, I got Screw Attack now. No Screw Attack, Spring Ball. Best item in the game, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna save. Let's go get Wave Beam first, then we'll come back and get the others. Oh, there's a missile and super on the way to Wave Beam. I didn't hit that crud. Okay, come on. There we go. Tricky place to hide a missile, right behind. I'm not sure which is more tricky. Which is trickier, that one behind that super missile, or the one below directly below the gate over by Spore Spawn. Those are the two hardest missiles for me to find. Oh my goodness. I'm a dummy. I forgot some stuff. I'm gonna go, before I do the rest of our ship, I'm gonna go clean it up. No, that's part of why I'm 24 minutes ahead. I'm supposed to have plasma by now. So I'm gonna do just a little bit of backtracking. That's right, those are crumble blocks, not bomb blocks. Instead of going up there to go up above the ocean, I'm going to go back towards the ship and get a couple things that I forgot. They should have gotten before I came here. At least I remembered them now, and at least it's not a ton out of the way. You know, 3 rooms, and then I'm back here, and I would have had to do those anyways and back, so it doesn't hurt me so much. Oh, that's right. And get, plasma beam first, and then the missile off the shaft. Oh, that's right, that's a shot. I thought that was a bomb block, that's a shot block. Crud. Oh well. Wasted one super missile. You could also just try to green gate glitch that gate. I mean, if you're confident with your green gate glitch and you can do it in 1 or 2 tries, it's going to be faster than the power bomb thing. You still can't get to plasma any earlier because you're not going to can't get speed burster until you have power bombs, unless you do some suitless suitless Norfair, sorry, some hell runs. Which, hey, if that's you, more power to you. Really with screw attack, but you hit a block. I mean, if that bomb block had been the second or third block, screw attack would have hit it, but because it was the first block off the ground, screw attack had stopped because I'd landed. And if I'd done this first, I would have had an extra E-tank for Buddy Boy Fantoon. Instead, I guess I'll just be full coming into Meridia and Dragon. That's very troll having the super missile door there, and you open it and you say, "Oh, it's super missile." Oh wait, I can't get to it. Gotta be all the way to the far right because that one block, that ledge overhangs. Otherwise, it's so annoying to shot spark up in the middle or on the left, and then that actually worked very well. That was just a blind diagonal spark, but I was like, I think it could get me up there, and yeah, it did. Let's get this E-tank. 3 tap, 2 tap, just a little to the left. 2 tap probably would have done it. Yeah, I'm more confident in my 2 taps, they're easier. Alright, now let's go get that power bomb. That's right. Barely charged that, sheesh. Getting out's gonna be a pain, but I get in just fine thanks to that shot spark. There we go. Good quick fall. And now I'm back in the path. And all this I would have had to do anyways, just where I went right. So okay, so I had 1 room of backtracking. I did some rooms out of order, but I had like total 1 room of backtracking. That's not so bad for having forgot something. Can't believe that first shot missed. Whoa, okay. Don't be wasting supers. I know I get 80 of them in this hack, but don't be wasting. This takes me right over the top of the gauntlet. Not the gauntlet, the attic. Those Kai Hunters take like 8 charge, or 8 wave plasma shots, 9, something like that. I don't know how many charged ones. It's a pain. I know you can do the thing where you get hit by the spark and then somehow clip through the robot, but I am not capable of doing that. And I know I could use missiles and shot them a little faster, but then I like using my missiles to count because it's 205. There's more missiles than anything else, 41. So to make sure I haven't missed anything. Because your instinct is just to take the time to shoot him because he's right there in such a small gap, but it takes like 8 or 9 shots, and that's why you want to... come on. Chance marker across the bowling alley. So fun to chance mark across the bowling alley. And then this actually doesn't take you to major item like vanilla. It takes you to gravity. It just takes you to, I think there's some missiles, a reserve tank, some super missiles. I think that's it. 2 missiles, 2 super missiles. Anywho, lots of miners. And it drops you out right at the Forgotten Highway to Meridia, which is where you want to be anyhow, because Dragon's on that side, and you can actually get to Dragon. You'll have to like go through back to the bottom Meridian all around. When those are speed booster blocks, the ones that look like Zebatites. So missile in reserve. Missed that spark, but that's okay. Doesn't really gain anything to spark there. I'm just losing some health. Just a habit of sparking everywhere I can. Oh, that's right. Couldn't remember what place where I was for a second. Those are nice, I guess. You can farm your power bombs since they respawn. But they're also bulls and they come right at you, which is annoying. Okay, so far we've got a missile, a super missile, and a reserve tank. Go down here, there's going to be the second super missile. A no problem spiky death room. Because only 3 spikes, not 5. And because of gravity suit, space jump, and screw attack, so it ain't no big thing. Yeah, I can just microwave beam. Grant Dragon's got extra health, but I can microwave him no problem. And 1 more missile. So yeah, 2 missiles, 2 supers. And a reserve tank down here. Obviously, if you're doing 80%, you wouldn't bother with any of these. I don't know that I'd want to do 80% in this hack, given Ridley. I like having 14 E-tanks and 4 reserves. And, 80 super missiles and Ice Wave Phaser, or Ice Wave Plasma charged. I misjudged. That's right, I split early on Fantoon because I went out of order in the items. That's right, while my Dragon's float was already counting down. So if you come here without a gravity suit, you have to have a spring ball for that section. Otherwise, you have to turn around and go back, and you'd have to have a space jump anyways to get without gravity suit to get through the water section, to get over that water section to where the door was. But you can get it here and basically, you know, come in the northeast of Meridia, go out the southwest of Meridia with suitless, and that's how you could have gone to Botwoon and done various suit. Okay. I left that super much behind. Oh well. And those Metroids take a ton of damage now. Okay, so we had four plasma wave shots to kill a Metroid. That's insane. Obviously, or screw attack. I love it. 6 space pirate, however many space pirates just to guard a missile. This feels like the plasma room from Vanilla. I'm not required to kill them, they're just in the way. That's right. Place like this, I wish you had Mega Ball like you do in Ice Metal Uninstall 1. Yay, it respawned. I timed that correctly. Got that first try, that's nice. Don't have to go reload the room. Because I'm not capable enough at short charging to get that without going from the other room. I wasted the super, but that's okay. I don't know why it is, but when you no, Dragon forces you into stand-up motion when he dies. That's it, or when she dies. So if you're crouching when you fire the microwave beam, then you know you can let go once it stands you up. Yep. So you have to watch Dragon. That way you're not continuing to, X-ray stop after she's dead. And the reason that works is because plasma beam goes through enemies. In Vanilla, you don't get plasma beam until after you fought Dragon, so it doesn't do you any good there. But here, obviously, other hacks, randomizers, you can. Also works on GT. Or it goes through, hits GT multiple times. You can't X-ray. You can X-ray Botwoon, which I will do in a minute. You can X-ray Fantoon. You can't X-ray Ridley. Ridley, it only hits once. Ridley's, I don't know if it's Ridley's back or tail or what, but they're smart and coded Ridley that way. Almost always there's a good chance of my forgetting this, because like, oh, I've already done Ridley and Dragon, let's go back where we came from, and I forget this is over here. It almost makes sense to do this first, but I like having the energy refill that, because there's an energy tank here. I like having that after Dragon. So it's either 185 or 190 on my missiles. Yeah, save my supers for Ridley so I don't have to farm up as much in the pre-Ridley room. And the reserve, or the save, and the E-tank room are here. Probably just here for that missile I got in the other room and then this E-tank, and then now I'm back out. Come on. Okay, we eventually want to go up here, but let's go down and take care of Batwoon first. It's just faster than... It's a green door, yep. Hey buddy, and get various suit. Luckily he doesn't have increased health. Saved 27 seconds between Dragon and Batwoon. Interesting. As quick as those flits are. So now we've got both suits. I think the only major item left is Ice Beam. That's right, you can't screw attack and hit that block. This is a sucky spike room because there's all sorts of spikes. There's crumble blocks at places. Those Metroids do a butt ton of damage. Yeah, there's crumble blocks there in between those 4 spikes right below the door. There we go. That's why I forget you can just spam jump underwater. Did not intend to do that. I really wish, like in the route randomizer, those were like super missile blocks or something, so you could just not have to wait for Jack Tool. I mean, he's nifty and all, but... And I kind of like the way he's used in Z Factor. Because you're suitless underwater, and then he's actually going up, not just horizontal. That's right, charge shots don't hit him. Like, why did they not hit the check tool? Come on. I kind of like the Momotaro going sideways to break the blocks, but I also kind of like it being easy to do. Unlike Z Factor, you've got to get her, not Z Factor, Legacy, pardon me. You got to get her going up a little bit and then have her stop at a certain height and then go horizontally for one of the two items. Okay, almost done with Maria. Get the stuff over by Ice Beam. And then we're done. And no, you can't just cut up this tube to get there because those are crumble blocks. And there's no energy freeze to clip through or whatever. Plus they're double wide crumble. Double wide doesn't matter, but double high crumble blocks. So it wouldn't do you any good. I've already hit the shot block. Never mind, I was going to try to shot spark through or run through there. No. Oh, good, it reformed. I thought it went away, and that was that. I forgot that one reformed. So these are all crumble blocks in this room. Lots of crumble blocks in this section. See? It's easier safer to shine spark or to spring ball through where you can. Obviously, the places you want to just space jump over. Oh, that's right. It is possible to short charge there. I think a 3-tap would do it, a 4-tap would definitely do it. I just can't 4-tap. So this is fine. Drops you right onto a crab. Now there's an E-tank right ahead. So I'm not worried. Okay, that's the end of the crumble block madness. And the whole goal of this room is to hit that green gate. By hook or by crook. And go up and get the E-tank. Let's remember that Boyon is there on my way back down. Ah, whatever. 15 health isn't a deal breaker. And then, yeah, here comes Ice Beam in this room, and that's the last major item. They're just counting items. I really wish I had full missiles right now. I wish whether I had all 200 so far or not. No, 190's right. I'm sorry, 190's right, because there's the 3 in behind the Ridley mouth thing in Norfair. And I know I'm good on power bombs. I know I'm good in health. I either have to do the Shine Spark down thing, where you do like a speed keep, or I have to go over as I did and fall down at that one spot. Okay. Let's go get us some Kraid. I'm doing is I went in and killed that second space pirate because you can only do power bombs or charge shots, and I can't do charge shots from here. And there is a grapple block that lets you up, but you can do this. Wait, crap. Yeah, and then I go ahead and destroy that. I take out that guy because he's impervious to the power bombs. Then I unlock the door, so I don't have to fight everyone on the way back. Because you don't have to unlock the door on the way in, it's just a super missile door on the way in. The farming is easy. Okay, did I miss a super missile? I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have 65 here. Thinking through things. Oh yeah, I did. I missed the super missile. Okay, I know what super missile I missed. Now I'll skip it before Ridley and I'll get it on the way back. I didn't get that speed booster super missile. Or I can go get it now. How far out of the way is it? I'll go get it now. I mean, I'll go get it right after Ridley is what I mean. You gotta be careful in here. All the projectiles do a ton of damage. Well, pardon me. The bouncy angle ones, not the ones coming out of his body. Well, let's practice run. I did have to crystal flash in here. And as you might guess, since all the majors are gone, he guards an E-tank. There come the reserves. Thank God for the reserves, but crap. Well, that does 50, that's not good. Oh, okay. Reserves saved my bacon, and that proves I have all 4 reserves. I'll just have to farm my reserves up before Ridley. Shouldn't be a problem between the Metal Pirates and pre-Ridley room. I'm still 19 minutes ahead, which would put me somewhere around 240. Which would put me finishing in about 40 minutes, so about 320. There's not going to be a faster farming spot than this. I know that's giving me all my supers, but then it'll give me the reserves. I really wish energy refills. I get why reserve tanks start empty. I don't have a problem with that. I just wish energy refill spots. You know, energy refill rooms also refilled your reserve. Okay, let's go get that super missile I missed, and then down to... Because if I do it now, I'm thinking about it, then I won't forget. And yeah, it's out of the... Oh, I'm going a little all the way and coming back, but that way I'm not forgetting it. I'd rather do that and lose, you know, like... 2 minutes on my PB than not do it and forget it and not get a PB. It's like 3 rooms out of the way. And then 3 rooms back, so 6 rooms out of the way. I'm going to come through here on the way back anyways. Apparently I have trouble jumping. Really? Really? I should have gotten this one before I went to after GT before wreck ship. I'm glad I farmed up my super missiles and checked and confirmed I was missing him. Hopefully. I've got 2 E-tanks, 3 missiles, 3 super missiles, And 2 power bombs to come in Lower Warfare. Well, again, I'm calling Lower Warfare everything after the Ridley mask. That's not necessarily everything down the elevator, like it is in vanilla. It wasn't so far out of the way. Oh, I need power bombs. So we're going to go back through Crocomire room again. Go back to that room before GT laid the power bomb too early. And then get on into Lower Warfare. We just have to, get there first. Glad I remember to turn off power bombs. That one vertical column there is speed blocks, but you can't, unless you do like a 4-tap, you can't get enough speed. That wave gate's the escape from Lower Warfare. We'll be back there later. The only thing going that way would get you is the energy refill. I've already... Except this room's annoying. You can't just... You can go through the bottom, but you're not running through the bottom. I mean, at least gravity suit doesn't cause you to take damage in the lava, but you also can't run unless you turn on speed booster. Super easy fast pillars, because they give you enough space to charge up your spark. Pretty crappy room in the game. I don't want to call it worst room in the game. You have nothing to do except just destroy that Kago. Because you can't Kago through it. So, okay, here's the grapple room. Luckily, midair unmorphing loses falling speed, so that's not so hard. If it didn't, that would be a pain in the neck. Oh, that's right. Go get the sea tank first. I don't need to kill you, I don't know why I was. Those are red skull terriers, kind of like the Cephi fish in vanilla and on the Meridian and Brinstar one-way path. So we got 1 E-tank, 3 missiles, 3 supers, and 2 power bombs. Let's go forget the super missile, then I'll come down. Another case of we're springballing just to be safe over crumble blocks. I don't know how I didn't get hit by any of those waivers there, but somehow I didn't. Same story coming back. Let's chrome. I mean, it's no big deal if I fall down on the way back, but it is slightly faster. That's annoying. So we got three things down here. We got this missile, and then we got the other E-tank, and then a super missile. Ooh, maybe I can shine spark back out. Yes, if I can shine spark back out. Yep, nice. Nice. Saved a little time there. Oh, never mind, because you run into that thing. Because you can always get hit by that big Desiga on the way out, and you can't. At least I can't short charge fast enough to get a charge up before I get to him. So I've always wanted to shine spark out, but okay, this room is annoying because you go the wrong way, and you can lock yourself behind gates in other rooms, and because of the fireflies. But there's intake number 14. I don't know why I took the time to freeze him, because he was facing the opposite direction. Oh well. Okay. So the shine spark up here, just beside. There we go. This is going to give us the last super missile. Obviously, I didn't care about being the acid for that little bit, as fast as that let me run. There it goes. That's all the super missiles. I got 2 missiles, 2 power bombs, and that's all the items. Unlike vanilla, you will have all the items before you fight Ridley. And after Ridley, it's literally get to Torian as fast as possible, not do the last little bit of item cleanup, get X-ray and whatnot. Okay, that's 1 missile and 1 power bomb, and I'm going to save after the power bomb because that's my pre-Ridley save. No, I was not intending on picking up drops from the seahorses, that just kind of slipped in. And I'm only worried about my health for Ridley. And since my super missiles are great, I'm not worried. The first space pirate will fill me up, metal pirate will fill me up, so the second one will give me all health, and I can get plenty of health. There's like 5 farming stations you have to go across. You don't have to stop up, you have to pass in the next room. Then it's easy to farm one bug at each one and not really lose any time. I tried for the Garrison boost and I missed it. Didn't leave my bomb fast enough. Just reduces lag because there's all the enemies on the screen. And just makes it faster to get through. That's why I use 2 power bombs there. I'm gonna take a hit here because there's no way to freeze that guy before I run through. Okay, the save is to the right, the super missile, the power bomb is to the left. Those single blocks are actually crumble blocks. Yes, that was a 5 bug farming station. I got 1 missile left and that's it. Oh, and of course, 1 missile beat Ridley, Torian in the escape. But as far as item collection, I've got 1 missile left. That's close enough to full. Nice, I timed that so one of them gave me super missile, and then when the drop spawned from the second one, it gave me health. So I'm full health now, 1 super missile short, but I had to be because that block and 2 power bombs, and there's some sizers in this room. And I'm not really worried about power bombs. Let's get that last missile. That's 205. You can spring ball across that, but this is a big enough space that I feel comfortable space jumping across and not worried about falling. And then getting a super missile, killing that one Ripper 2 to get a super missile is nice. That means this guy will give me all health. There you go, and I'll be full coming into Ridley. Just hope I don't die to Ridley. And so the patterns are the same though, it's just only having the one platform to stand on versus the two. Can I get a super missile, please? Thank you. And you know, him having so much more health and him dealing so much more damage. I don't know if it's unique to this hat or what, but tail can break you out of screw attack. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It's at 233 damage, so it would have been 466, it would have been 9. Here, come on, Pogo. Pogo me, yay! I just sat there in the acid and took it because that was less damage than one tail shot would have been. You dead? Yes! Very clean Ridley fight. Very aggressive, very clean. My ammo's looking fine. I don't care that I only got the 10 super missiles, because all I need them for is I can use missiles in Torian, that's fine. Yay, that was a great Ridley fight. Oh, crud. Of course, I mistimed that reforming. That's annoying. It has to have reformed by now. Yep. It's also annoying that I stopped my spark early. Or stopped my run early. There's basically no way I don't get a PB here. Oh, when the shot sparked up, I forgot about that spike. Because that's the way to charge my spike, my suit, my shot spark. I just jumped up here. That is awesome. That was such a clean Ridley kill for me. It's 233 damage each shot. That's just insane. It's just so hard to get them to flip right to left because you don't have the whole platform to stand on. Because you know, it's two platforms that are about a third the size. Actually didn't lose a ton of time from forgetting that. Oh, that sucks. Forgot to jump through the door. That's alright. And now we're just going to go back through Brinstar to get to Torian, because you can't go back past landing site because of crumble blocks. It's a one-way passage. And unfortunately, you can't chance mark up this. That'd be tough to get to the exact right spot. Unless you could chance mark and then you had respin. If I'm doing it right, I could have speedballed through that. Just we've collected everything, just get to Torian. Here's the thing about Torian, there's only one of the rooms you've got to kill the Metroids in. The first room has a red door, the second room has a green... Oh, that's right. Don't do that, do this. First room has a red door, second room green door, third room orange door. You'll have to kill them, and if you kill them, they respawn. So you can sit and farm them ad infinitum, but at that point, you might as well, I don't know, stop by your ship or something. Where is it? It's here? Yep, there it is. And then the last room before the blue or Torian. Oh, what are those called? Torian side hoppers that all are damaged by super missiles. That room, you have to kill them all. So basically, what your ammo is coming in is what your ammo is going to be going out. Or coming in, Torian's going to be your ammo coming into Mother Brain Room. Oh, and there is a power bomb block right below the elevator here. Oh, right below the elevator once you get through G4. $19 minutes, 3 seconds ahead. So if that holds, that's going to be a PB around 2 hours 40 minutes. Yay. Also, yay, because I gotta go to the bathroom. But we'll finish this. So I should have about 10 minutes left. My vanilla Metroid, my vanilla Super Metroid Torian's, whether 80% or 100%, is around 9.5 minutes. I'm not going to save. Now I will. I do have ice cream prepared. And I do have space jump and screw attack helps. You know what? Forget it. I can just run through the door. Yeah, I am perfectly fine. 203 and 23. My health is not fine, but it doesn't matter because I can't do Metroid skip anyways. I don't know why those are red doors. I guess, you know, because vanilla, those are both locked doors. The door from the door behind the, you know, once you get past the Metroid rooms, there's 2 or 3 doors locked. I don't know why they don't here, why they're red. Always face right, because that saves you the 45 frames, 3/4 of a second from not having the stand-up animation. Because they just assumed you're going to be facing left, trying to run away. Probably could have stood up before I did because I was talking, but always face right if you can't skip. This is Baby Metroid. Don't need to refill those missiles. Gotta refill the health. Another option there would have been the Crystal Flash, but I would have had to drain my reserves while the baby was sucking me. Don't know why I didn't just use the super there. Oh, well. I thought I'd switched to supers, that's why I fired one. There's a lag. Look how consistent that is, just as you're jumping in, just fire one on the way down. Alright. Here comes 4 rounds of Zevatites. Luckily, Mother Brain has the same 20 health, or 20 hits, with Ice Wave Plasma charged. Whoa! Those, Rinkas gave drops. Interesting. Did not know that. I probably should. Yeah, we'll set up for stand-up glitch. So I gotta be above 700 health. I gotta be above 701. Gotta be above 701 when the first rainbow beam hits. Like I said, I didn't jump over those rings because I thought the ketchup beam was coming. There he goes, it's 724, so I'll be at 124 when this hits. Damage myself down below. Going with Wild Anaconda, we'll get 69 missiles. $29, $28, $28. Okay, almost got 3/4 over there. I love that it does that. That just looks so just glitched. And so you can stop holding it on glitches. Alright, let's go. Let's get out of here. We're going to be sub 240, something like a 20-minute PB. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Ah, that's right. I don't have to shoot that open. It shoots itself open. Okay, let's remember this first room is kind of crazy. Oh, that's obnoxious. You're just so used to doing the diagonal spark there. I forgot about that. I could do that in any percent without when I don't have screw attack because I didn't hit anybody there. It doesn't go all the way up like it does in vanilla, but it gets closer. And you can't go up the right side because it hits that block over by the path of that super missile. No saving the animals, save the frames. They're in the same spot as usual. Go to this, go to the bomb room, and they're in there. Make sure to save my splits. And I'm going to let the credits run and go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Now we just got to make sure, watch the final credits, make sure I didn't skip an item. That's right, that 24 minutes in at Fantoon is the default split because I did some of those items out of order. It's really more like 20 minutes and 22 minutes in. Still, God, that's absolutely great. That's absolutely great. So if you're watching this either on YouTube or my highlights later, I highly recommend this hack. Other than the bosses being buffed and having way more, one, doing more damage to you, and two, having way more health, it's not that much harder, and that's really just the 4 statue bosses. Well, it's sports one, I guess. And yeah, it does feel a little weird that you've got Crocomire and all of a sudden you've got Space Jump before you get anything else just about, but it's a fun item progression. Plenty of save stations, so it's not like Pantheon or Golden Dawn where you have to use save states or you can only save at the ship. Oh, Deer Force, I forgot to say that. Always Deer Force. %. Good, I didn't miss anything. Alright. Thanks for watching. See you next mission.